Yo, what's up guys, Nodger here, welcome to another video. So for this video, it's going to be the part 3 of these dirt games, so I'm probably going to play a little bit more dirt, I'm not sure, because I do still need to get my, I think it's like 4K or something like that, in order to get my Andromeda sleeves, and I can just, be like, okay, well, after I'm just like chilling or whatever, so I still have a lot of time to do that. And I'm just like still, just like bouncing around in between decks, trying to like figure out like what I want to play. Alright, so for these games were pretty interesting, and they both had some like interesting parts attached to them. Like, and for a lot of these, like they both, in my opinion, like I felt like they required like some technical play. In the Shadowcraft match and the Shadowcraft game, I actually did almost lose that because I did like something stupid. But overall, like these games, like they were pretty cool, and I enjoyed them a lot. So let's go and start off with the Rune game. If I haven't already said it, I'm still playing Sisney's Burn Dirt. Alright, so I'm going first. Generally, in Rune matchups, you usually want to go second. Or rather, sorry. Overall, there's like a higher reported win rate across like all like different like Rune archetypes if you go second in the Rune mirror. Not quite sure what it is. Like, all I do know, like in the past, some people like attributed that to that of like you get like one extra Levi Evo, but I'm not sure if that's the case. So my hand is like decent. It beats D-ship. It's a problem. Alright, so here you might be wondering, why did I hold onto the telescope? I held onto the telescope because for now I don't yet need to draw. Like a draw now is probably the same as a draw later. So here when he plays the Red Hot Ritual, I'm like, okay, well he's dirt like me, probably. He could also still be dirt D-ship, which is the thing. So here again, I go ahead and hold onto the telescope. I hold onto the telescope because I'm not yet sure yet if I can use the telescope to draw or not. Because like one thing that I've been like finding out like when I've been playing is that sometimes you aren't able to, or rather correction, you shouldn't always use the telescope specifically to draw. Like sometimes you might need to use a sigil, and as a result, I'm just like holding off on it because again, because you regain the mana after you play it, there's effectively like no opportunity cost lost if you have like playable cards that turn, and you just like go ahead and hold off on it while you're like still deciding what it is they want to do. So here he made a pretty aggressive play. Well, I say aggressive, but I really just mean like more to like greedy, sort of. In that he said it was okay for him to draw 3 cards to heal for 1. I don't think that was okay. Like I think he needs to like start contesting my board and be like, but I'm thinking that he's thinking that he can like just go ahead and just use Levi to just kind of like fix it all up, but he's gonna eat a lot of damage as a result. So here I'm just gonna go Halo Golem. Now if we're going for the Halo Golem, I like this play a lot because like even though I'm now down to one protective sigil for my illusionist, he has to decide between clearing the Halo Golem and clearing the illusionist, and that's not always easy. Now obviously, like if you can clear the illusionist, you probably take the opportunity to do so this turn. But my opponent decides to make a mid-ground play and makes these trades instead. Now this play is good, but it dies if I have like aggressive plays. So here when I have the demonic check, I'm just like, okay, well fuck this. Enough of this game. We're going face. We're ending this game right now. And I go ahead and now I play at the telescope. I play at the telescope because now I'm fishing for cards from the next turn. So here I go ahead and use Dance of Death. I use a Dance of Death because I can always go Piercing Rune plus Demonic Strike the next turn. Now, I'm 1 damage off lethal. And here he plays the Carl. So the amount of healing he's gotten has actually proved to be a menace now. Because now I actually do have to kill the Carl. And that, I mean, granted, like, I can kill this one, but like if he plays the second one, it'll be a problem. And then here he plays the Red Hot Ritual. So now we got to heal for 2. And that now means that I need, it now means that I need like 3 sources of burn, which means I need at least 3 turns to do this. So here I just go ahead and evolve. And I go ahead and Piercing Rune. I do it this way, just because like this way I have some pressure on him. Now I do still need a sigil. But if he does something like this, then it's like awkward because now he can heal. He also just like drew cards. Mind you, he did draw last, but hey, you know, such is life. Okay, well, thinking about it, actually, you needed to play it. You need to play it out exactly in that way. But here, as you're gonna see, I'm just gonna go ahead and demonic strike face, and I'm just gonna pass. I don't want to play anything. I don't want to play anything because if I play something that he can like use sigils on, he can go ahead and like empty out his hand and play additional sigils. But right now I have him in the sweet spot. Like he can't actually get rid of his sigils unless he's playing like say stuff like Halo Golems and whatnot. And even if he can, the Halo Golem takes up so much mana that he's most likely not going to be able to play. He's most likely not going to be able to play any more than like one extra sigil this turn. As a result, because I'm able to abuse the fact that he has so little board space left, I can just go ahead and just sit pretty with my double burn spell in hand. Additionally, I'm at 20, so I don't have to worry about him killing me or anything like that. I only have to worry about if he plays a heal. If he plays a heal, I lose. Well, maybe not lose, but I put myself in an awkward spot. But here, he plays it out. Only gets the one healing, and one healing is not two healing, so yeah, I'm still able to kill him, despite him being able to heal. Again, the big part of that game was just, you know, not playing anything, because like, because if he's wise, then he's gonna go ahead and realize that, oh, well, my opponent's just in top deck mode right now. All I need to do is just keep this Carl alive and just keep spamming sigils. If I spam sigils, he can't kill me. Like, but I take that option away from him because he's locked himself out of board space. Like, now he didn't do it on purpose. It's just one of those like unintended consequences of what happens sometimes when you play Rune. And I'm able to just like, you know, abuse that and just, you know, get the win. So for this next game, it's gonna be versus Shadow. Now, generally, Burn Rune is pretty good versus Shadow for them to start because like most Shadow decks are kind of slow starters, and as a result, because they used to not have healing, you can just go ahead and drop like 7 burn spells on their 6 or 7 burn spells on their face, and they just keel over. But now with the addition of Ceres, that's a little bit harder to do, because if you don't have a good answer for the Ceres, she's gonna be able to heal for 4. If she heals for 4, she's essentially negated one of your burn spells, and required you to have like 2 more burn spells as well, just because she'll heal for an even amount. So here I play at the telescope. Now, mind you, playing at the telescope here is bad. The reason why it's bad, okay, so it's both good and bad. So it's bad because if my next card is not exactly Magic Illusionist, then it's bad. But if it is, then it's good because I can offer protection to my Illusionist, because Illusionist wins games. Here, when he passes on 2, I now can safely assume he's inept. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and focus on drawing. I draw my 3rd telescope, and I just go ahead and cycle it again. Draw 1 more card. So I've drawn, how much is that? 3 cards, 4 cards, something like that. Yeah, 2 cards over my opponent, and with the exception of my initial draw, I don't play the Levi. I don't play the Levi because I don't have creatures in my hand. Like if he is playing stuff like that, I need to contest. Here he plays with the Twilight Queen, and so now I'm gonna go and play with the Levi. We see now in my hand that I actually have, how much is that? 12. So I actually have 15 damage in my hand right now. So soon I can go ahead and start like chucking burn spells out of space. I want to try to empty out my hand soon. So this way I can go ahead and, when I draw an Oz, I can pick up more burn spells and kill him that way. So here he plays with the Foul Tempest. I'm not really quite sure why he played with the Foul Tempest, but hey. I draw the Oz, so now I'm just going to go ahead and start chucking burn spells out of space. Alright, so he passes here. Now here, when he passes, I was like, okay, let me just go play out the Levi. Now, I made a misplay here. The correct play, I think, is to actually evolve the Levi, because if I don't evolve the Levi, then he plays Ceres. When he played the Ceres, I'm like, shit. Yeah, because now I have to kill this Ceres, and I also have to like find more burn damage. I now need 5 burn spells again in order to kill him. Or sorry, not 5, 4. No, let's try the first time 5. Yeah, so here I just gonna play out the Carl. I go ahead and demonic strike his face. Again, I'm still trying to empty out my hand. Now, unfortunately for me, fortunate for me, the Ceres will kill off my Carl. It's very, very important when you play versus Nephthys to never play a creature on turn 8. You want to force him to play out the Mordecai over, say, playing out the Nep and then healing. So now, because now I still have a chance. So here I'm just going to go Calamitous, because he chose not to pre-evolve, so that's actually very, very good for me. Here, he gets impatient, and then he slams on the Nep. Yeah, this is the play he should have made last turn, but he got greedy. This turn he'll go ahead and pre-evolve, but the damage is already done. So, yep, the damage was already done. Because like, if he had just pre-evolved last turn, like, yeah, maybe I go ahead and like petrify that, but I think that's like fine because you know that you have a second one in your hand. But hey, yeah, the damage is already done because now I just get to go triple burn spell and I get to suicide my Levi at the same time. Like that part was insane. So now I can go ahead and I can push. I think it's like, how much is that? 9 damage, something like that. No, not quite 9. 8. I can push 8 damage now this turn. I drop him down to 2. He needs to play another series if he wants to live, and even if he has the series, I'm drawing 3 cards with Oz next turn. Probably 4 actually. So if I can pick up 2 burn spells, he dies. Just 2. That's all I need. Or even just a mutagenic bolt. Actually, the mutagenic bolt will also kill him as well. So here he cracks me in the face for 7, heals for 2. That's not good enough because, oh, I drew a Halo Golem. So now all I need to do is draw 1 burn spell. That's it, just 1. And I pick it up and I just go for game. Now, let me go and actually clarify something here. So I did actually misplay. The correct play is to play out the Halo Golem first. I play out the Halo Golem first. This way I get 1 extra draw because I always know in the back of my mind that like I'm 100% playing the Halo Golem out here. So yeah, that was a misplay, and I could have potentially gotten punished for that because he did have a ton of damage in play. So so actually was a misplay and never again play it out in that order. So the important part of that game was just that I identified which deck type he was really quickly. I drew all of my burn spells, and then because he wasn't pressuring me, I was like, okay, well let me just go start the burn planner and just start chucking it out of space. I think I started chucking it out of space at by turn 5, turn 6. And that was very important, just so this way those Monarch Strikes, they cost a lot of mana to cast. Each one of them costs 4 mana. That's usually about half your turn right there. So if I want to be able to double the Monarch trait, I can't do that until I get to turn 8. But by turn 8, you should have Mordecai in play. He should be crack me in the face for 5 to 7 each turn, and I'm gonna be on a timer. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, go and leave a like. Go and hit the subscribe and let me know what you think about Burn Rune or just Nep shouted down the cosplay. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.